we are going to be meeting the real life spirit sound with Cimarron on my birthday. Hey y'all, it's Mia here. Welcome back to my channel. You heard me right. We are going to be meeting the real spirit, the horse, in Lompoc, California at the Return to Freedom Sanctuary. And as per usual on the birthday and YouTube anniversary, we always dye my hair. Check out my YouTube short. But things are going a little different because for the birthday vlog, we'll be on a horse sanctuary. And in honor of me meeting Spirit, we're gonna be unboxing the Spirit and Lucky set from Breyer. I've had this for a while and I'm so glad I haven't unboxed it yet because I'm not the type to keep toys in boxes. But the perfect timing of me meeting Spirit, like I'm literally lucky. Like this is us right here. This is us in the future in Lompoc. And I had the idea, I'm like, before I go, let me unbox this and talk about meeting Spirit and my trip to California. So I'm super excited because one of my most popular videos is Spirit unboxings, which is amazing. The fact that this is one of my all-time favorite movies and it changed my life is one of the things that drew people to my channel. But it's also so full circle moment that I'm unboxing a Spirit toy before I meet Spirit. So if you're excited, don't forget to like and subscribe, join the herd, saddle up, and let's get started. So this is the box. It has the DREAMWORKS Spirit Riding Free logo. It also has the Breyer logo, and this logo always be getting me jitty because Breyer makes the most high quality horse toys I've ever seen. I actually have the Spirit Sound of the Cimarron Breyer figures from like way back in the 2000s. You could check out that unboxing. We have Spirit and Lucky here, and she is posable as you can see with the joints in her leg. And then we've got the cartoon depictions of Spirit and Lucky. Although I appreciated the old Spirit Sound of the Cimarron logo, the red, it was like more mature. I absolutely love the Spirit Riding Free logo only because it has my favorite color, teal. And this is the back. It says DreamWorks all new original series Spirit Riding Free follows three best friends, Lucky, Prue, and Abigail, on daring adventures with their horses, Mustang Spirit, Pinto Boomerang, and Palomino Chica. Linda. Almost forgot. Wow, this is 2018 and I love this so much. This is the official mark of Spirit. If I wasn't afraid of tattoos, bro, this would be on my body. And then we've got the pals, and I know that they make this set of both Prue and Abigail and their horses. However, I couldn't find them. I found this on Target's website, of all places to find it, and I had a Target gift card, so this is what I spent it on. But I sadly didn't see these two. But if you would like me to find them, let me know in the comments down below. Sadly can't show you guys the picture in the back because I messed it up, but it has the sky and some clouds. Where are the horse clouds from the first movie? And it has the canyon, which also my favorite scene of Spirit Style and Cimarron. The cannon scene, bro. Ugh, amazing. This would be so cute if this was a sticker, bro. Oh. Oh, look at his legs, bro. Nice. We've got Fortuna Esperanza Novoa Prescott in the flesh. Dude, she's so cute. If you are new to my videos, I don't like dolls. I only like miniature figures. And I love that she's a miniature figure with molded hair and she's actually very show accurate. I'm obsessed. I've never owned a Breyer doll before and now it makes me want Prue and Abigail even more. First, we've got her wild brown hair. I almost said mane. Her iconic piece that sticks out, and I love her little brown eyes. She's got a little bit of like eyeliner. That's show accurate because this is her eye shape in the show. And she's got little pink lips. Look at her nose and her ears sticking out. So cute. And then we've got her blouse type shirt with the puffy sleeves. The logo is printed like very high quality. And if you look at the edges of the shirt, it's like puffy, like how it really actually is in the show. I love the accuracy. And then we've got her brown leggings. I don't really know what her riding pants material is, but love it. And then we've got her mom's iconic boots and the detail, bro. I love it. Dude, it makes me wonder, first off, this girl don't wear socks with her boots. Ain't judging because sometimes I do that. But also, her boots be having a heel. I don't know how she be riding like that. Good for her. And she has three major parts of articulation. So her arms can do a 360. Break that. She's got Lego type hands, so I'm guessing she can hold on to stuff if like you have a set with a barn, which does this come with a big set? If so, man, I'm hopping on eBay. And she's jointed at the hip where her legs can go back and it kind of widens with it. It doesn't go straight back because she's riding a horse, and it goes forward, but that's as high as it goes because her shirt stops her. She also bends at the knee. I'm obsessed with her, dude. Of course, I love Spirit Sound of the Cimarron more, and I wasn't a big fan of the idea of doing a reboot for this show. I think it obviously could have been better. However, I loved that Spirit Riding Free had a Hispanic little girl like myself having this horse show up to her doorstep, what I always wished for, having a horse just at my house, and she looks just like me. Like, I loved that representation, and I felt like I saw myself in her. Like, this is, I'm holding a figure of me, bro. We've got Spirit Jr., Stallion of Maridero. I love Breyer quality, bro. Like, the lines, the airbrushing, the gradient, everything is perfect. So we've got his beautiful buckskin body, and look at his legs, bro. I love that they obviously made the hooves a different color because they are, but like still added that gradient. I've always loved his like black stockings. He's in this standing pose with his leg up. He said, "Pardon the noise outside. Don't know what's happening." We've got his chocolate brown tail and mane. I do feel like Spirit Jr. had more of like a brownish mane, while Spirit Style of the Cimarron kind of had like a black mane. So I kind of like that difference. And then onto his face, we've got his big brown eyes, which actually Spirit helped me love my basic brown eyes, because I was like, well, at least my eyes are the same color as Spirit. He is a little derpy though. I love how, since he has eyebrows, it's like molded to fit an eyebrow frame, but like he's like sticking out. He's kind of like Sid the Sloth. We've got his iconic black lips. I love his muzzle, and because this is Spirit's and Rain's son, we've got the white blaze. Every time I had Breyers as a kid, bro, they would be broken. Like, I was not fragile with them, so I'm like holding him like he's glass. Look at his stomach, bro. He's so cute. Like, I just want to squeeze his stomach together. I know if he had tack on, bro, he'd be blown up before you put on that girth. Even though I obviously prefer the original Spirit, I am an optimist, and I can join in and love a kid's show and put myself in the shoes of a kid and understand why they love a show like this. And I absolutely love that Spirit is still free. He doesn't have any tack on, but yet he shows up at this little girl's house and enjoys being with her and her friends and her horse friends, and they get to go out on little adventures. I don't know if you guys can see it, but she actually has the real Spirit logo on her back, and Spirit's Spirit logo is on his like inner thigh. Spirit does stand on his own, however Lucky does not. You gotta hold her up. But first off, bro, look at this size difference. Like, he's massive. His head is literally her torso, and this is his back compared to her, and this little girlie has to mount from the ground up. Actually, it just hit me why he's in this pose, because Lucky would step up here on his hoof and swing her leg over to ride him. Because she's jointed at the hip, her hips actually widen for her to sit on him. And this is Lucky on Spirit. First off, don't judge her equitation. The joints on this leg is more loose than the one on this leg, and because she obviously rides tackless, there's nothing to really hold on to. You definitely can't put her arms by her side because she will fall, so you kind of have to have them upright and have her lean forward. I absolutely love this, like the different point of views of her riding. Her other leg just keeps wanting to straighten out, but maybe she's working on leg cues, you know. She is a bareback rider. Now let's watch him go. Oh, all right, girl, just lean forward and hold on for dear life. Her head does not turn, but you can have her like aesthetically lay down on her horse, or you can have her lay like this, looking at the stars. We can do a side saddle type sit, period, giving Aunt Cora. We might as well have her do around the world. Oh my god, I used to hate when my teacher would tell me to do this. Also, I think the issue with her leg is because his back is at a curve, she doesn't obviously sit too even. We've just got an imbalanced rider here, but you know, Spirit loves her. He's patient. I'm gonna recreate something that, you know, I've always wanted to do and recreate from the OG movie. The hug. Look how cute. She can give her best friend a hug. Who remembers the episode where she's learning how to ride him and she's hanging on for dear life under him? And you can make them dance. They're doing a little bachata. I hope the real life Spirit the horse holds me like this. Look how cute they look together. This is my literal dream. Because I'm a long time Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron collector, I actually have a few comparisons to make. So this figure is actually huge. When I saw it online, I thought it was a stablemate, but it's actually a little bigger than a stablemate. Here is Spirit Jr. from the Blind box set, and that is a size difference, so he's kind of huge. His coat also on this figure is way more accurate than this one. This one doesn't even really look like Spirit. And then we've got Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron amputee edition. I've had this Spirit since I was like a little girl, like really young, so as I said, I wasn't fragile with my Breyers because I would play with them like they're typical toys and not collectibles. So bro, he's missing a leg, he's missing an ear. I would love to rebuy him again in a set and unbox him. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. But this dude's been through it. But next to his son, which, yo, how he gets so big. The colors are a little different, however, I actually like both. I love this color that they did for his buckskin, but I also do like the kind of like yellow orangey tone. So I don't really have a preference, but I actually do prefer this one's pose more than the rearing up position. However, shout out to his dorsal stripe, bro. I love that about him. It sucks Spirit Jr. didn't get that. They traded it for the white blaze. We can also compare Spirit's Boothang and Junior's mom because I own Little Creek, who rides her. So as you can see, there's obviously a better rider here, but Little Creek isn't moldable like Lucky is. He's stuck in this position and he's molded to fit Rain. But I think it's so cool that Breyer makes like humans to ride the horses. That's so cool. And this is the size comparison of Lucky and Little Creek. I sometimes kind of wish Spirit Jr. kept the Native American appeal because I love the representation, the accuracy of like the US history, but also it sucks that her father is the one expanding the railroad when Spirit blew up a train to stop that from happening. So I think he'd beef with her. Little Creek can actually ride Spirit. It makes him, the horse, look huge. Wait, and tell me why she has not fallen off of Rain. I put her on and she didn't even struggle. Never mind. This is like when grown adults think it's okay to ride ponies. This one definitely looks a little more off, but that's Lucky riding Rain. But this is a comparison for my Spirit figures. I am obsessed with this set. Catch me finding more. She's literally me, and this is gonna be us. Me and Spirit meeting each other. I've been dying to dye my hair to a natural color just so I could look like Lucky for this video. Even though she's not ginger, she's brunette. My natural hair color is brunette. And when it fades to an auburn, I'll literally look like her. I would love to do a Halloween costume of Lucky Prescott and my future horse that will be a buckskin, him be Spirit, even though he won't have a costume, but I'll have to paint a white blaze. Also, it's so funny because there was a phase in my life where my favorite color was orange, because even though Spirit wasn't orange, it was the closest marker I could find when I doodled him. So like this hair would make little Mia very happy. And going on this trip is gonna make me really happy. There's a whole video on why I'm so obsessed with Spirit the horse. You guys could watch that. If you have, like, you know why this trip means a lot to me. First off, I'm petrified of going on an airplane. But I knew that once Spirit turned 30, I'm like, I need to get out there in case, God forbid, he passes away, because he is getting older. So I was like, what a better way to do that than have it booked on my birthday and fly out to see him. And I don't believe in coincidences, I believe in signs. And I think when Spirit Riding Free came out, I wasn't the biggest fan because I'm not a big fan of reboots and shows kind of being lowered to a lower age demographic. However, once I watched it, like, don't knock it till you try it, because that show is the reason I have horseback riding lessons today, because I begged my parents all my life for horseback riding lessons, and they were like, Mia, there's no barn around us, like, and you can't have a horse, where are you gonna put it in the garage? But then I searched a stable near me and I found one near my house, and what pushed me to grab my phone and search that was, I'm watching Spirit Riding Free in the living room and I'm sick of living my life without riding horses, and I see Prue and Abigail and Lucky having the time of their lives just hanging out on their horses, and I'm like, I want that. So now here we are today and I have that with my girl Mimi. So this show means so much more to me than just like an obsession over a horse. Like, I've always been linked to now the show and this movie all my life, and going to the sanctuary isn't even just about meeting Spirit, it's about being in a wild horse sanctuary, how horses should be, and standing there and just, I can never explain in words why I love horses, but that emotion that I'll have standing in front of those horses is exactly why I love horses. And watching them in their true free environment where people advocate to protect them and keep that environment, it's gonna be so beautiful. And they couldn't have picked a better, more beautiful horse than that buckskin to take inspiration off of. So if you're hopping over to the next video, I'll see you on the airplane, bro. Watch my pack with me short. You'll see everything I pack. This shirt is one of the things I'm packing, but I'm super scared to get on this airplane, so I'm praying. And I just want to get there safely. I just want to be surrounded by wild horses. And may this be the spark that I need to one day get the motivation to hopefully help run a sanctuary and get on an airplane and start traveling, bro, and have some travel vlogs. So I love you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and leave comments everywhere. Have a blessed day. So come along, let's go along, come on, let's journey with me, I'm gonna